Hi everybody, welcome to Bloomingdale. Thank you for being here. My name is, let me get into the light here. My name is Jose Maldonado. I am the Director of Guitar Studies at Bloomingdale School of Music. And we're here, of course, to listen to the Artemis Guitar Duo. In your program, you will find a few flyers. One of them, which is this one I'm holding here, it's for our Bloomingdale Guitar Training Program, which is what sponsors this concert series. And this program is a holistic approach to music education that includes private instructions in guitar, ensemble playing, and music theory training. So this program also sponsors this concert series that started, if you look at the flyer, we started with mind-blowing concerts, for those of you who were here, by Edu and Gabi, which are part of our faculty. And by the way, we have Edu in the audience, which is part of our distinguished guitar faculty. Moving forward from there, I want to let you know that we are in the middle of our national appeal, which is you are here, and like you are here, you should support our cause here by making donations to Bloomingdale. You're supporting scholarships for students, programs like this one, and our growth in general. I first met Artemis Duo through a concert with another great organization that's called the Brooklyn Classical Guitar Society. I went to one of their concerts to see Artemis, and I was very impressed, just as I'm sure you will be today, with both their artistry, their musicality, and the beautiful repertoire that they choose to perform. Please stay with us at the end. We will have a reception in the second floor. And what's great about that is that if you are a guitar nerd like I am, you can ask the artist what strings they were using or what guitars they were using, all about the technology that's going on up here. So please stay with us. For us, it's a pleasure to have you here as audience member, but we also consider you part of our community. So stay, have a few drinks with us upstairs, some snacks. We have I think we have some candy and snacks for the adults, and we have some wine for the adults too. So stay with us and share a few minutes up there. I do want to remind you to please turn off your noisemakers, any phones. I will do the same. There we go. So please welcome me to join me on welcoming Artemis into the stage.
inviting us today. It is so nice to be here. The first piece we just played is called Compay. I actually wrote notes for once in my life, because I usually go ad-lib, so I want to be very, very professional today. And okay, so Ray Guerra is actually a Grammy Award-winning guitarist, the one who wrote this piece. He dedicated it to Compay Segundo, whose name is Máximo Francisco Repilado Muñoz Telles. You know, when you watch Spanish telenovelas, they always like, Katty Mayorga. That's my whole name. Or when someone's upset with you. So yeah, so anyways, his mom had a really hard time saying his whole name. But anyways, Compay was part of the Buena Vista Social Club, and it quotes the Chan Chan, which is one of their biggest hits, right on the piece. We can show you the part where it goes. It goes like, you know? You want to show them? Yeah, so that's the part where it shows you the Chan Chan. So now, up next, we're actually going to play one of my favorite people in the world's piece. His name is Frederick Hand. He was my college professor. He's an Emmy Award-winning guitarist and composer, and this is his homage to Bach. Lately, he's been very busy composing, and he was commissioned to do the last GFA piece, Undercurrents, which was really beautiful. I would recommend you take a listen. So now, I have to go back to the music. And recheck tuning.
moving to Italy finally. Italian composer Maurizio Castronuovo Tedesco is one of the most prolific composers for the classical guitar in the 20th century. And he wrote a corpus of about 100 solo chamber music and also some guitar concerto. In 1932, he was so lucky to meet Andrea Segovia, and Segovia invited him to write for the guitar. And since then, he got in love with the instrument, luckily for us. And he wrote so many pieces. In the next pieces we are going to play are part of a big corpus titled The Well-Tempered Guitar, inspired to Johann Sebastian Bach masterwork, the Well-Tempered Clavier. And we are going to play two sets, one prelude and fugue in B-flat major and another one in A minor. These pieces, as every piece by Mario Castronuovo Tedesco, is representative of his incredible writing style. And the prelude in B-flat major, the one we are going to play right now, opens with a very nice rumba rhythm, and then is followed by a fun fugue. And the one in A minor, the prelude is instead more meditative, and the fugue opens to a very high pitch in the instrument.
the tooting on this one.
also our next piece is from an Italian composer. This time is a female composer. Her name is Moira Lobianco, and she currently lives in Boston. She wrote Il Borgo for the Lanciano International Guitar Seminar, which is a festival that I organize in Italy every year, every summer, co-founded with Michael Newman and Laura Altman. And the piece was written for our duo, so we are grateful to Moira for writing this piece. Il Borgo means hamlet or neighborhood, and the piece refers to the European Middle Ages tradition to spend in the square the entire day with the community. This piece is in 3 movements and open in medias res with the Borgo in the daytime, and it really opens with a percussion section just that recalls the giullari, the Middle Ages musicians on the street playing percussions, and the second movement instead represents the Borgo during the night, is more calm and quiet, and the last movement is instead the dawn and the starting of a new day.
how's the weather out there? It's really nice today. It's just a little chilly, but perfect, right? So that was a piece by Ida Presti.
Yes, we are very happy to present another piece by a female composer. Ida Presti was a guitar virtuoso. She had a stellar career as a soloist and as a performer in a duo with her partner, husband, Alexander Lagoya. The piece we just played is Etude Fantasque. It unfolds as a fantasia with different sections and shows very well, I think, Ida Presti style of also performing, very colorful, very imaginative. And recently her pieces were published by Frederic Zigante, and so if you are a guitarist you can go and see the wonderful pieces she wrote, because besides being a performer she was also a wonderful composer. She wrote for guitar duo and solo guitar.
The next piece we are playing is called Due Milere. It is a fiesta of orishas, so you have deities from the Yoruba tribe in south, I forgot what part of Africa. So, so this is like a santeria, kind of like to celebrate the 12 gods that they have. So it's tribal earth, think tribal earth. All right. It is also by Rey Guerra. Found the place because I forgot I wrote notes. Remember I told you I usually don't go with notes? Okay, great. So the Yoruba tribe is from southwest Nigeria. And I also wrote down the gods, which are kind of cool. Elegba, Ogun, Ochosi, Oshun, Yemaya, Shango, Oya, and Obatala, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I like that stuff. Okay, now Agua y Vino is our next piece. It was written in 1972 by Gismonti. What I like about this piece is how goth it is. Do you guys know about this piece? It's the protagonist is looking away to find peace in a world of chaos and finding a spiritual awakening, but the language in it is so dark and broody, kind of reminds me of like Goethe, Faust, something along those lines. One of the last lyrics on it is, "And your heart no longer feared the flames of hell, and the endless darkness, love would arrive." So, yeah. So there's hope. Our last piece, we're going to play 3 movements that was written for us by Jan Lopez Bayao. He wrote, I'm going to read up his notes. The first movement, Bayao, Perdido. I also speak Spanish, so it's very different pronunciation, so I don't want to botch the Portuguese. It's called The Last Bayao, refers to the Forró, Brazil by Hermeto Pascoal, which was recorded by Duo Sequeira Lima. A bayao is a common musical genre in the northeast region of Brazil. And one of the greatest people for the good example is Luis Gonzaga. Then the third movement we're going to play was inspired by Palhaço, which means clown, by Egberto Gismonti, which is he named it Cantiga because it's an atmosphere close to a lullaby. And then the fourth movement, which I totally relate to, is called Samba Quadrado, which is for when someone can't dance in Brazil. It is like such a big deal. And just in my country too, in Nicaragua. So I will say this is my piece because I can't dance and I'm Latin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm really bad at dancing. I do the finger thing, like really bad. Don't take me out dancing.
come here. We want to
Yes.
thank you personally.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for a wonderful show.
Thank you for the opportunity.
beautiful.
It's
Yes.
a wonderful school and location for performing.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And please join us in the reception so you can maybe touch some guitars if they allow us. and hang out with us. Thank you, everybody. Reception is upstairs. Second floor.
At the reception upstairs, we can go.
You guys wanted to go to the reception?